Hello, my name is Paul. I'm a stone restoration and repair specialist based in North Dallas, Texas. I still work hands-on every week, restoring and repairing marble, granite, quartz, and quartzite. I also provide nationwide consulting services to help homeowners make the right decisions and avoid costly mistakes. Let's get to the video. Today's topic: can quartz countertops be repaired, and what some fabricators won't tell you. If you've ever been told quartz can't be repaired, or once it chips, you have to replace the whole slab, this video is for you. Because that statement is half true, half nonsense, depending on the situation, and the reason you're hearing it matters more than the statement itself. Today I'm going to answer the question honestly, without sales fluff, without scare tactics, and without pretending quartz is something it's not. So let's break it down. First, what quartz actually is, and this is where most people get misled. Quartz countertops are not solid stone. They're engineered surfaces made from roughly 90 to 95% crushed natural quartz, mixed with resins, polymers, and pigments, then compressed and baked into slabs. That resin is what gives quartz consistent color, uniform patterns, non-porous performance, and no need for sealing. But that same resin is also the biggest limitation when it comes to repairs. This is important, so please remember it. Quartz behaves more like a very hard plastic almost than natural stone when it comes to repair and polishing. That single fact explains everything you're about to hear. So, can quartz countertops be repaired? Yes, but not always perfectly and not in every situation. Anyone telling you yes always is lying. Anyone telling you no never is oversimplifying. Quartz repairs fall into three categories. 1, very repairable. 2, repairable with limitations. And 3, not realistically repairable. Now let's go through each one. Number 1, chips on the edge or corner, very repairable. This is the most common quartz damage I see. Small chips on sink cutouts, front edges, corners, cooktop openings, stuff like that. These happen from dropping a pan, slamming cookware, hitting the edge at the wrong angle. Can these be repaired? Yes, and they can be repaired very well. What the repair actually involves: filling the chip with color-matched epoxy, sculpting the shape by hand, hardening and refining the surface, blending texture and sheen as much as possible. What fabricators usually won't tell you: they can be fixed, they just don't want to fix them. Why? These are the reasons. Repairs don't pay like installations. They don't want responsibility for aesthetics, and they'd rather sell replacements. Reality check: a good repair will be smooth, be structurally solid, be difficult to notice unless you're inches away. But let's be honest, it will never be 100% invisible. If someone promises invisible, they're setting you up for disappointment. Number 2, face chips or surface damage, repairable with limits. This is where quartz gets a little tricky. Damage on the flat surface, on the face, not the edge, is much harder. Why? Because quartz cannot be polished on the face the way natural stone can. Let me repeat that. Quartz cannot be mechanically repolished on the surface without damaging the resin. If you try to polish it like granite or marble, the resin overheats, the surface dulls, the finish burns, the color changes. So what does that mean for repairs? What can be done? Fill chips or gouges, smooth the repair, blend color reasonably well. What cannot be done? Restore factory polish in that specific area. Recreate the exact texture. Make it disappear under bright light. Now, the honest result: smooth to the touch, structurally sound, slightly visible from certain angles. This is where expectations matter more than skill. Number 3, cracks. Sometimes repairable, sometimes not so much. Quartz cracks usually happen because of poor cabinet support, overhang stress, thermal shock, structural movement. Hairline cracks sometimes are repairable, especially if they don't move, they're not spreading, they're not near cutouts. Structural cracks, if the slab is moving or flexing, repairs will fail. Epoxy will open back up, and replacement becomes the only real option unless you want to keep spending money on repeat repairs. This is not a repair issue, it's a support issue. And almost no fabricator likes to admit that. Now, here's the big thing fabricators and suppliers rarely explain. Quartz is marketed as bulletproof, maintenance-free, virtually indestructible. That's marketing. The truth? Quartz is hard, but a bit brittle. The resin makes it less forgiving than natural stone to things like heat. It hides damage well until it doesn't. Natural stone can often be repolished, rehoned, blended almost seamlessly. Quartz usually cannot. So when fabricators say it can't be repaired, what they really mean is it can't be repaired to factory new condition. And those are not the same thing. Now, heat damage, the silent quartz killer. Let's talk about something nobody warns homeowners about. Quartz does not like heat. Well, high heat. That resin we talked about, it softens under high temperature. It discolors, it can scorch internally. Hot pan directly on quartz, usually white marks, dull spots, permanent damage. Can heat damage be repaired? Sometimes. Minor discoloration can be blended in or maybe even cleaned off. Severe resin burn is permanent. This is why you'll hear that's not covered under the warranty, because it's true. Now, what a good quartz repair specialist will tell you up front. If someone is honest, they will tell you what will improve, what won't, what the end result will be, how visible it may remain, whether it's worth repairing at all. If they guarantee perfection, walk away. Repairs are about damage control, not magic. So why do fabricators push replacement so fast? Let's be blunt. Their technicians don't specialize in repairs. They specialize in installations. Repairs carry aesthetic risk. Replacement makes more money. Manufacturers back replacement most of the time, not really repairs. It's not always malicious, it's just business. But as a homeowner, you deserve options and honesty, not ultimatums. When repairs make sense, when you have chips, small surface damage, minor cracks, cosmetic improvement before selling, avoiding a $5,000 to $10,000 replacement. Now, when replacement doesn't make sense, large structural cracks, severe heat burn, poor cabinet support, multiple failing repairs. Final, straight answer. So let's answer the question cleanly now. Can quartz countertops be repaired? Yes, often, very successfully, but almost never perfectly. If you understand that going in, repairs can save thousands. Extend the life of your counters, restore function and appearance. Now, if you expect brand new factory results, you will always be disappointed. Now, quick reality summary. Quartz is repairable, not polishable on the face. Chips repair best. Heat is its weakness. Honesty matters more than hype. Now, if you're dealing with quartz damage and want straight answers instead of sales pressure, that's exactly what I do. You can schedule a consulting call with me. The contact information is in the description. Now let's get into the real world examples, because theory is nice, but what people really want to know is, what does this actually look like in a real home? Example number 1, small edge chip by a sink. This is the most common call I get for repairs. Homeowner drops a mug or a pan. Chip pops off right on the sink edge. Panic sets in. Fabricator says, "Sorry, you'll need a new slab." Reality? Chip is about the size of a pencil eraser. Structure is fine. Color is common white or light gray quartz, sometimes different. Result? Filled with color matched epoxy, edge reshaped, smooth and flush. End result? From standing height, you'll probably never notice it. Up close, if you know exactly where to look, you might see it. That's an actual successful repair. Example number 2. Chip on the flat surface. This is where expectations matter. Some quartz, same color, but the damage is on the face, not the edge. What happens? Chip can be filled. Surface can be leveled. Color can be matched pretty closely. What doesn't happen? Factory polish, the shine does not come back. Light may catch it differently. Now, homeowner reaction usually falls into 2 categories. That's way better than I expected, or I still see it. Both are valid. The repairs did their job. But quartz is quartz. If a repair person was honest with you up front, you should not be surprised with the result. Example number 3. Hairline crack near a cooktop. This one scares people. Thin crack, not spreading, no movement. Cabinets are solid. Repair: crack needs to be stabilized, filled and sealed, visually softened. Outcome: crack no longer catches dirt or moisture. Visually reduced, not erased. This is damage control, not resurrection. Example 4. Heat damage from a hot pan. This one hurts literally and financially. White clouding or dull spot appears overnight. Truth: resin is burned, color is altered internally. Best case repair: visual blending, slight improvement. Worst case: permanent mark. This is where replacement sometimes makes sense, and I'll say it straight. Example 5. When I tell a client, "Don't repair this." Yes, that happens. I just did it recently. A large crack, for example, slab flexing, cabinets out of level. Repair would fail again, waste your money, create false hope. Honest advice: fix the structure or replace the slab. Bottom line from the field: quartz repairs work best when damage is small, expectations are realistic. Honesty comes first. Anyone promising miracles is selling you a story, not a solution. Thank you for watching. Make sure you're going to subscribe and like the video, as I'm going to be posting more on quartz, natural stone, and different kinds of advice as well. Thank you.